The Next Titan Season 5 brings Charisma and Audacity, headlined by Heritage Bank. "10 weeks, 10 challenges, 10 boardroom, 1 house, 5 million naira and a Ford automobile. Who will become the next Titan Season 5? Previously on The Next Titan. Autocannon makes a smooth run in good time. The culinary skills activity.
Plain noodles and full chicken.
Courtesy visit by Season 4 winner.
The first phrases you use in addressing yourself or what you do.
Also as he go Dara Ajibade's birthday.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. This is my one and only probation. And I'll make
The eviction process.
Board, please, I would like to address you standing up because my destiny depends on this.
I never lose.
Casey, Sylvester and Deji were cut down.
Your safety being guaranteed in flying. There will be no accident.
The boardroom rumble.
Enough! Thank you.
Winning team is the practice. All 5 of you are on probation for the next week. Although Casey, Sylvester and Deji are officially off the show, it didn't stop the headline sponsor of the show, Heritage Bank, from having closed session with the evicted contestants in order to show them love, support, and even give them gifts to commemorate the whole experience. Well, after a battle, there's victory. And victory comes with celebration and enjoying of spoils. The practice, winners of last week's tax are out having a good time at the movies, away from the pressure of battling to win a tax, although momentary, but it's good for their morale. For all work and no play makes a Titan just a tan.
Hello, and this is your favorite #1 entrepreneur reality TV show, The Next Titan. And I am your host, Sas Igadaro Ajibade. I hope your week has been great so far. Mine definitely has been. And here's making it even more entertaining as we quickly dive into the lineup of this week's episode. Let's take a look.
Alright guys, how do people feel?
As the norm, a new leader is to be selected. Outgoing house leader Slyman is carrying out his last duties as he moderates this process. First of all, he inquires for any of the contestants who has never had the responsibility of house leading yet. Kare, Obaebae, Melvin, Autocannon, Joy, and Oge show hands. Randomly, he calls on Chike and Rebecca to nominate From the contestants who has never led before, Chike nominates Obaebae, Rebecca nominates Joy. Now votes are cast between both of them. Obaebae wins. She's the house leader.
So by this, you are now the new house leader.
Some say Africa's golden era is gone. A time when great African kings and queens built their dreams into empires, stretching across the continent and beyond. But we say a new era is upon us. A new set of African kings and queens are on the rise, driven by the same wealth of character as the kings and queens before them, building new empires of enterprise with the right partnership. So rise up wherever you are, new kings and queens of Africa. Embrace your full potential and be proud of your heritage. Heritage Bank, your timeless wealth partner.
With the new Ford EcoSport, your world just got bigger.
CFAX Group, one of Africa's fastest growing multinational corporation with diversity in maritime, aviation, haulage and logistics, oil and gas, and hospitality, amongst others. CFAX Group operates globally with presence in the United States, United Kingdom, Ghana, South Africa, Holland, Belgium, Morocco, Spain, and Djibouti. CFAX Group's landmarks, achievement, and awards is facilitated by its excellent services from its subsidiaries like CFAX Ports and Cargo, CFAX Accor, CFAX Off-Dock, CFAX Shipping, CFAX Haulage, CFAX Forwarding, CFAX Oil and Gas, CFAX Marine. CFAX, an entrepreneur juggernaut that is inspiring young entrepreneurs in Nigeria and Africa. CFAX Group, effective, qualitative services and solution.
Okay, so you guys know what we are here for, right? But of course, before I give you guys a task, you have to break up into your new groups. And before we do that, we have 2 empty seats here. Do you guys want to know why? Well, I have invited 2 special guests from the boot camp. They almost made it. They were part of the, I guess you can say, last 2 to almost make it. Let me welcome Shay and Dolakmo. Familiar faces, right? Hi. Hi. How do you guys feel to be back?
Oh, wonderful. Somewhat a 1-week experience wouldn't be bad after all.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
Yeah?
It's very nice. I'm happy to be here.
Well, we're ecstatic that you are here with us. And let me explain to you guys why they are here.
Unprecedentedly, these 2 contestants have also been mandated with the responsibility of being the leaders for both groups. An unexpected twist. This also gives them the right to pick whosoever they wish to be on their team. They will begin their selection. Now the teams are formed.
Task 6. Using octopus to sell tickets. Task type. Marketing Aria tickets through Octopus. Dear candidates, hope you are all doing great. It's a new week again and a new challenge, as you are expected to regroup yourselves into 2 new corporations with new identities, which you, of course, done that already. As announced to you in the boardroom yesterday, 2 of the best contestants from the top 60 have been invited to join and support you
in this week's task, and you shall give them the honor for them to be your leaders, as they shall also be the ones to present for each team in the boardroom on Sunday. So the summary: as consultants, you have been hired to use Heritage Bank's platform, Octopus, to sell Aria tickets, another client of Heritage Bank. Abstract: Octopus by Heritage Bank is a new way to engage markets, shop, bank, and pay for stuff with the click of a button or by a simple chat request. The Octopus app, or bot, enables bank transfers, buying airtime, movie tickets, and paying bills, and most importantly, creating and engaging communities and events all on one panel. With Octopus, you can create a community, interact with people of common interest, carry out transactions of relevance to that community, and keep things running smooth for your small business or association. Another truly awesome aspect of Octopus's social features in your ability to create your own event within. Octopus, be it a free party for your peers or a seminar that you promote for people to access after paying, you have this incredible power to engage your audience within a well-structured platform, from promoting your products and ideas all the way to having them pay you right there and then for your product or tickets to attend your function. Now, the challenge. Your task is to serve as consultants to Heritage Bank by carrying out the following functions. 1. You are to use Octopus to create merchant communities for the purpose of selling events for Aria Tickets, a customer of Heritage Bank, currently featured on Octopus. Steps. A. The members of the two teams must have to open accounts with Heritage Bank before they will be able to use Octopus to perform this task. And this shall be made easy by the officials of Heritage Bank. B. Come up with a suitable community name for your business. C. Community description, what the community is about. D. Target market. Invite all of your contacts and more to join the community. E. Adverts. Create an introductory advert with pictures for your community. F. Upload products, events outlined by Aria Tickets. G. Commence selling tickets. You have 48 hours to carry out this task.
The judging benchmark of this week's task will be based on these deliverables: product identity, delivery speed or efficiency, group with the highest community members, the quality of the publicity and advert, and lastly, revenue sales ratio.
All right, good luck. Good luck. Let's go. And thank you again for being with us. We look forward to what you guys come up with. All right, guys. Take care.
After the boardroom secretary leaves, the new guest contestants, who are now leaders of the teams, have a little get-acquainted session with their new team members before dispersing. As instructed by this week's tax outline, the teams head straight to visit the headline sponsors of the next Titan, Heritage Bank, for a further briefing about the tax demands.
With Octopus, it can help you to, it's a new way to engage your market, it's a new way to sell your product, it's a new way to spread your tentacles, to meet your prospective clients and your customers. So even while you are sleeping, you are selling. Even while you are inactive, you are selling via the app. It's a digital bank that does not necessarily does banking. It does more than banking transactions for you. It's a marketplace. You can engage your vendors and also your prospective clients. You can access Octopus via these channels: Telegram, mobile, the mobile app, and the web. That's why we're asking everybody to download Telegram.
Of course, who better can enlighten you about the product than the producer? The visit is done. And of course, the teams need to get to the nitty-gritty of the group branding and structure. And Shay, the group's leader, is just about that. The team naming is the first order of business. Suggestions come in. Melvin suggests a funny but cultural name, Odogu's Place.
You know, I was just thinking something like Odogu's Place. Odogu's
But it's apparent his suggestion is deemed more humorous than substantial.
Odogu's Place. My own house. I like to do 1.5 hand. No, so one hand, but I like it. I love it. But so we have 2 for sure. 2 for
we have Target Hall.
It looks like set target with that.
Alright, so Target Hall.
Target Hall. That's what
And Target Hub wins the highest vote.
It sounded a bit funny in my head, Odogu's Place or PLC. However, they didn't want to take it. I was a little bit disappointed. Odogu is an Igbo word. It means like a warrior, a strong person. And I think in Africa we're strong people. Like we are represented in all our tasks, 48 hours. We come out like warriors. So I think it was something that we should have bought, but unfortunately, it didn't happen.
I hope today we all had a great time.
On Dolapo's end, he's just about getting started. They profile options for the group name. It's quite a hush-hush mood with these ones. They unanimously agree with the name Apex Transact. And for their tagline, they agree with 360 business support.
Okay, we'll go with this Apex Transact 360 business support.
Guys, we're gonna eat yeah.
Good evening, house.
In commemoration of the Heritage Banquet, the groups are each meant to make presentations in the form of performance acts via the channel of dance, poetry and drama. The house leader, Obaebae, moderates this session.
So we are Team Dolapo, and we'll be treating you guys with poetry, drama, and the African song. Yeah. Listen and be blessed. Woo! Africa, the first land of entrepreneurship. Africa, the first land of entrepreneurship. Starting from fishing and farming. Starting from fishing and farming. To hunting of the black mamba. To hunting of the black mamba. That is our Africa. That is our Africa. Yeah.
It's poetry, drama, and African music delivery.
That is our Africa.
That is one of the how do I call it now?
Call it something.
Tell us.
The chant. Chant. That the
entrepreneurs.
Yes. The first entrepreneurs.
Yes.
You know? And we must embrace our heritage.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shay's team, Target Hub, takes the stage next. First, with a music dance presentation. The subject line of their drama focuses on the Heritage Bank app, Octopus.
Look am na, look me for back where now Octopus dey back. You don't hear am before?
This matter concern fish.
No vex.
Now you show me how to take
No vex. All you need to do be say you go get the mobile app.
See, I make her dey download.
Okay. Okay, you two know you know how to. Okay, you go open the mobile app. When you open the mobile app, you go come create your own. You go put all your weight before you even create community. Now, if you go Telegram, be that. I know say una local where when I know fit get Telegram, maybe, but I go make sure say una download am now. We are make una download am. The thing be say you go open community. When you open community, you fit start your own business. So they go ask you for account details. You go put your account details. If you want to collect money from all these people, you go dey collect am. On top say you advertise your products. In fact, if you want buy marketing call, you go put your cap. Where you go take the buy market from all your accounts. I don't try, be I no try. You know what? We go continue the rest. No, not come meet me for us. Bye bye.
We credit the H. Oh, I missed that line. I though prepared the poem. I wrote it, so I shouldn't forget, but I don't know. I messed it up. And because I did mess it up, the whole team too messed it up.
God borrows the sea from Allah.
The person that wrote the poem forgot his line and it just affected me as well, so it all became so funny. But at the same time, we were all having fun, so I was able to just come back and just say something that rhymed with my initial line, so it was all fun.
I just remembered my show.
Now it's time for the guest contestants to judge and criticize. Though they too were part of the participation, we hope they will give a well-informed and transparent perspective. The judges scored them 50-50, trying to play safe maybe.
So it is a tie.
Alright, so in closing this, I'd like to just say, Fabio, Zico,
Okay, so it's the first day of our task and we're going out to take pictures for our adverts. From there, we're going to different places to start to campaign about our services and products that we have on our platform.
God will make us sell all the tickets over the carry go in Jesus' name.
Target hubs set out to achieve their tasks. Morale is up and the mood is exciting. This is just the needed energy for the job. Today, this team will be making their first attempt at selling Laria tickets. They hit various centers in Lagos town.
Okay, it's day 2 and we're ready to move, and we're very excited today because we have a plan and we're about to carry it out, right guys? Yes.
As Target Hub set out on day 2, their spirits are still high, even spiritually high, one might add.
Wow, it's a great day. All right, it's day 2 and the APEC Transact team is going for the gold. And guys, we get up and we're going in for all of it. Yeah?
Yes.
Thank you, Father, for the weeks on the next Titan.
Apex team set out on day 2. Team leader Dolapo prays for help and guidance for their tax proceedings.
My name is Oluseyi Adebanjo. I'm a health business consultant and the co-founder of Farmers Doc.
Ayodolapo Ajao is my name. I'm an education management consultant. My acceptance within the team was smooth because I'm a people person. I do not have challenges working with people. And so I had to come low at some point and say, oh, what do you think? And lead and guide the team to some form of execution. And that's it. So the acceptance has been great.
The leadership of Dolapo has been pretty good.
Dolapo's leadership has been very, very organized. He's straightforward.
I was worried about how he's going to fit in, if he's going to even listen to us, if he's going to bring his own ideas. But it's been so well, it's been very seamless. He's very determined, he's very, very goal-oriented, and that has rubbed off on all of us.
the next day we set out and we did a lot of marketing, we did a lot of selling, we did a lot of education of the Octopus app and on the Telegram platform. We onboarded a lot of people and we've been promoting the tickets. We did so many things. I'm sure that what we've done so far has been amazing. I mean, I still cannot believe that we have achieved so much in such a short time.
She is my team lead. She has a very strong character, okay, and she's a go-getter.
She's been listening and she's up to the task. I like that she's outspoken.
She's a go-getter because it's not been easy.
She is a good leader because she has succeeded in carrying all of us along.
She has been doing great. She has been encouraging and supporting us to make sure we meet our target and sail through the task as well.
It's been an eventful day. They return to the house with the hopes that their efforts will be worthy enough to procure the win in the boardroom.
All right, so this is for the judges. I'd like to say a big thank you for the opportunity to be here.
I do know that my team, the EPEC Transact, is able to bring our A game on.
So we've worked so hard and we've tried our best and we know that, yes, we'll achieve our targets and I'm sure that we're going to win this task.
And we believe we'll be able to make a fantastic presentation to wow you and intelligently stimulate you.
This week's house party has several guests, including the celebrity comedian Wole Arole, Season 4's top 10 Next Titan contestant, Inruka, amongst other guests.
As I got in here, the spirit told me something. I know the grand prize is 5 million. I feel like giving somebody 2 million. But the person that the spirit saying I should give is not here. He's not. But it's nice, being here with you guys. You guys are wonderful.
Hi, it's your girl Tara from Father. Thank you so much for voting, and please keep voting me to stay in the house. Text Titan Tara to 33352. Thank you so much.
Hey people, thank you for having voted for me. I need your votes again and again and again. Please text Titan Melvin to 33352.
Well then, dance, drinks, and laughter fills the night.
Understand? Yeah, this life, brother, live right. That's you. By the Holy Spirit. Yeah.
So amongst the 5 people on probation, I'd like to see 3 people back home. That will be...
I feel strongly Rosaline and maybe Joy.
I'd love to see Obaebae, Joy, and Oge.
Me, number 1, I want Sylvester to come back to their house, and I want Rebecca to come back to the house.
Oge, Rebecca, Joy.
Obaebae, Joy are my 2 top, and any other 3 persons, to be honest.
Rebecca, Oge, and Obaebae.
Myself, Oge, and Joy.
The contestants on probation, Oge, Obaebae, Joy, Rebecca, and Slyman, proceed to the boardroom to discover their fate.
And here we are, the 6th eviction boardroom session for the Next Titan Season 5. Now, the energy is pretty high and the anxiety is even higher as I am here with the contestants who are currently on probation. How are you guys feeling? No words, right? But it's okay because these Titans will always rise. As we are ready for our judges. Judges, welcome. Judges, here you go.
Your message.
With the arrival of the judges, the ball gets rolling.
Osas, please, can you get us the viewers' result?
Here we are, here we are. You know I have to always ask if we have to follow through with this process here because we all can just be winners, yes? No?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
Time for the contestants to discover the verdict.
Now it is hot in the boardroom as the judges have made their decisions. Are you guys ready to find out who made it, who didn't make it, their fate in the next Titan season 5? All right, let's find out.
The viewers have spoken. Slyman, you are saved.
And Slyman is saved by the viewers. Lucky fella.
Alright viewers, you did it for me and I'm very, very appreciative of the fact that you voted en masse for me. But the journey continues. So I will need you all to go on your phones and keep voting. Keep pressing Titan Slyman to 33352. Thank you.
You know, it's the stage where you begin to know people, and it's really tough for someone to leave the house. You've all done creditably well. Rosalie, you are evicted.
A cold shrill runs through the room as Obaebae is declared evicted. The tension squeezes tighter.
Becca, you are evicted.
Rebecca falls by the wayside also. She's evicted.
Okay, you are safe. Enjoy.
A sigh of relief ensues from a lucky Oge and Joy.
Please tell us your fate on the next Titan season 5.
I was shocked.
Shocked. What's
evicted? Oh wow. I don't know if I should give you guys a tip, but I think the game has changed and for a purpose. So I believe they kind of know who the winner could be, and maybe now you might not need to be too strong or too soft. So balance up your game like this. So maybe you can't be one way anymore. You have to be like this.
Right.
That's my suggestion. My advice.
Well, Obaebae, you know that you're once and always a Titan.
Yes.
We thank you so much for your time here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, it's a competition. I did my best, and I've learned so much. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
And, well, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose some.
Right. Yeah. I love your spirit. You're a Titan now and always.
Yeah.
The evictees take their leave from the next Titan Season 5.
And the herd keeps getting thinner and thinner. Two ladies, Rebecca and Obaebae, say goodbye to the next Titan show. Now we are left with just 8 contestants battling out for the star prize of 5 million Naira cash and a brand new Ford automobile. We're getting closer to the finale and the momentum is building stronger and stronger. Can you feel it? I absolutely can feel it. Well, eventually we'll have one worthy contestant who will be crowned the next Titan winner, Season 5. All right, now let's find out which team won this week's task.
I am gap-toothed black girl, back corner of class, scribbling left-handed poetry on blank paper. Save the school's curriculum for later. I am overflowing tales by moonlight, that informal education. Trickling off the tip of my grandmother's tongue, you will find my mother's tongue here. A fast and fluent Yoruba, crisscrossing English, hidden messages in prose and proverbs call it Yorubanglish. And I am the miracle of melody, nestled deep in the groove of a rich high life rhythm, a child of the marriage of hip hop and Afro beats, and you can hear our voices pulsing beneath the skin of a talking drum, commanding hips to move without caution. And I am sky high, gele, bold and beautiful. We redefine fashion, wear our stories around our necks and from our ears so we never forget the voices of our ancestors. This heritage, this heartbeat, this is who I am.
Heritage Bank, your timeless wealth partner.
Bed-made furnitures, dealers in all styling and comfort furniture services. Bed-made Furnitures has years of experience in the industry, and we have compiled one of the best portfolios of office furnitures and home furniture. Most of our decks and chairs are discount prices, and all furniture styles are available. If you want the best furniture for your office, choose Bed-made Furniture today. Bed-made Furnitures, for furnitures you can show off.
Welcome back.
After the brief recognition of the guest contestants, the presentation began with Apex Transact making the first delivery as given by team leader Dolapo.
We had an understanding of the task as an activation, meaning that we needed to engage customers and give them an experience, an interaction with the product, and also be able to sell tickets online. The first day, what we did was to set up our communities, and we gave them names that could interact with Nigerians and give them descriptions in such a way that they could easily know what we do and how we do it. We went on uploading products and giving them titles and prices. We hit the market immediately, and we met with different challenges. We were then advised to pick up tickets from Aria or online emails to the persons that buy from us. We took that and synergized with Aria tickets, and we pick up that from them, and flyers too. This was the sales process. A typical sales process on the street was this. We orientate the persons or group of people of how the octopus will work on Telegram. If they do not have Telegram, we download it and register them on Octopus. Then we advise them join our group or our communities. When they join our communities, then we then sell to them the tickets of different events. Graciously, we went to corporate organizations. We then asked them to use some of these tickets or these events as their team bonding sessions. We graciously got some of them and got them onboarded, also bought tickets from us. However, the integration was not in sync, but we got them transferred to our Heritage Bank accounts. We gave ourselves targets. We went online to our different network through WhatsApp story, Facebook, Twitter, and we got our network to then begin to download. We sold from even Port Harcourt. We sold tickets in Port Harcourt through emails and all of that. So we got this buzz everywhere and we sold. In conclusion, we believe without any form of sarcasm, we believe that Octopus in itself is the banking of the future.
Then she made the presentation on behalf of Target Hub.
Target Hub is a hub of 6 different businesses. So we decided that we needed to have a strategy. So we decided to have a strategy session, and at the end of the session we decided to do more of online marketing more than the traditional marketing. And so we decided to have a training. We set our objectives, we had our targets, and then we decided that the training will be facilitated by the lead consultant, which is me, because we had been trained by Heritage Bank to do this. So we trained all our businesses on the hub, and at the end of the training, we were able to successfully create our communities. These are 6 different communities that we created on the Octopus bot on Telegram. We also decided that for our users to be able to enjoy the experience so as not to stress them. Okay, so this is the buying process. We also did this so that they will know how they can buy the products on the app.
It was not in the report.
No, it was not in the report. It wasn't in the report because we didn't want it to be too much. And then we were able to share this with our contacts on Telegram, and with this they were able to easily onboard on our communities and buy from us. Okay, so for our traditional marketing, we decided that we would go to the very busy areas in Lagos. So we decided to go to the most populated local government area in Lagos, which is Alimosho local government. We went to different spots in Alimosho local government, and we were able to speak to a lot of people, tell them about Octopus, and we were able to onboard a lot of people and sell to them. The next day we decided to go to Ikeja City Mall, Leisure Mall, and we went to Fela Shrine. Yes, we were very skeptical about that. because we didn't know if we would be accepted, but we went there and surprisingly they were very warm. They welcomed us and gave us opportunity to talk. So we were able to also make a lot of sales there and get people in our community there. In conclusion, the task was very interesting. We were able to successfully carry out our task. We sold as many tickets as we were able to sell. We were able to onboard many people to our community. We had a few challenges, but because of the training that we had at the beginning of the task, we were able to surmount those challenges. I would like to say a big thank you to my team. They were very supportive.
Both teams have made their presentations under the keen eye of the judges. Time for each team to do a number on the report of their counterparts. Apex Transact takes the first shot against Target Hub.
First, who did you train? Who are your businesses that you trained? Two, the location seems to be not tech savvy. You went to Shrine, you went to Alimosho. It's like you selling ice to Eskimos, going to a show center.
First of all, if you were listening, you would have heard that I said I trained the businesses in my hub. Right. The businesses in my hub are these 6 wonderful business owners, all of us. We had been trained by Heritage Bank on the first day of the task. Okay? So at the end of that training, we decided to have a strategy session. We broke everything down into bits and pieces and trained everybody here on how to use it. I'm sorry, I'm not saying you didn't do the same thing. I'm talking about myself here and my team. I don't know what you did, and I'm not really... I have answered the question. We trained everybody. October is for everyone who has a bank account and a smartphone. One house.
Although she's a first timer to this, but she's got her cool in check, at least for now. Judge Chris Parks, however, seems to have lost his somewhere up the ceiling. Now the role is reversed, and Target Hub is shooting now.
Very, very simple. Please, why did you leave out people that are also tech savvy? From the Octopus platform. Why did you do that?
I have very limited time to achieve a thing. I needed acceptance. I need early adopters to pick this up. Okay. So I will go to where the money is, where the tech savvy persons are, who can understand what I wanted to do now. Such that I could break the barrier of the skepticism. Where the funds, the economy of Lagos State is, and I looked for tech savvy.
Do you know that? Do you know you could go, tech savvy people would have gone online to learn these things by themselves? The task is to go and let people know. And I put it to you that you lost a golden opportunity to promote Octopus. You lost a golden opportunity to promote Octopus. And it's a big pity. It's a big pity.
As usual, it's an uproar of opinions. Chris Parks calms the tempest. And the judge, Kiari Buka, requests for the total tickets sold by the teams.
What's your sales volume total?
Total tickets sold, 81.
Number of
total
tickets
sold, 81.
Apex has 81.
And the sum comes to 447,000 naira. Should I go ahead with
441,000?
447,000.
Which is not what is shown in your report. The report is showing 365 and 372.
The figures are all wrong in what you've sold. The number of tickets you've sold are not the same as in the report. Okay, nor is the money.
Apex claims to have sold a total of 81 tickets, which sums up to 447,000 naira. However, the judges disagree with the claims, as there are discrepancies in the report. Verification of the figures is now made by the Heritage Bank representative.
For Apex, it's just 3,000 naira.
3,000 naira.
Yes.
Where did the 443,000 go to?
And that ticket was sold by
444,000 naira. Where did
that ticket was sold by Ninja Events and Lifestyle.
So all the sales were physical?
Yes.
Okay, so we sold 500,000 naira worth of tickets. We are not able to tell specifically how many came from Octopus, although a couple of us were able to sell successfully on Octopus. We just asked them to transfer to our accounts, to our bank accounts, and with their emails were sent to Aria Tickets, and Aria Tickets forwarded their e-tickets to them. So that's what we did basically. But all the money in the Heritage Bank account. Different.
Can you tell us what what the sales is for Hub?
134,000.
134 units. Oh, number of tickets.
Number of tickets.
Yeah.
79.
79. Okay.
However, for Apex, I have 317 community members, and for Target Hub, 81 community members.
The judges now give their assessment of the presentations. Chris Parks takes the lead.
Your report, Apex, I thought was boring, really very boring, and it was to the point, but you left out so much information. The information you gave us, the figures you now tell me, were incorrect. You check a report before it goes, not just for spell check, but you check it for accuracy. We are judging you on what you're telling us, and the judgments are made yesterday. When you come in, you have that opportunity through your presentations to change it. You didn't change anything in my mind. Okay, Target. Nice report. Clean, direct, fairly creative. So it's actually quite a nice report. Good to see.
And well done to the team leaders who came in for the first time and I think showed maturity in the way you handled your presentation. And well done to the teams. I feel a little more empathetic towards both of you because I think your constraints were real. I particularly liked Target Hubs, and just to mention before I round up that I thought your presentation was beautiful. I think it has been the best I have seen in this session so far. You know, I think I'm going to keep it sort of simple today, but well done both of you, and let's see how we conclude on what we've done.
I think that the fact that Target Hub had an objective to educate people, because it wasn't that they just went out and tried to educate people, but it was actually on your list of objectives, because that was part of what we had already set as part of the outcomes of this whole thing.
Heritage Bank didn't say sell tickets, revenue, what, $1 million naira. Did Heritage Bank tell you the number of community members you should have? No. So we expected that as yourself, as a group, you should be able to set a target for yourself. If we had set a target for you, then you could probably use that as an excuse. But the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people are excuses.
We have actually decided who the winning team is, and it's Target Hub.
In a sweep of the moment, Target Hub are declared winners of this week's tax.
And
they are really delighted.
You will get a treat from Aria tickets for winning, and Shei, you will get the return tickets on airpiece to any location in
It was a tough duel, and any winner today is really lucky, as the lines aren't really clear as black and white.
I know people, an ancient collection of tribes, histories stretching from parchments in Timbuktu to groundnuts, pyramids and knock art. A civilization that spawned magic from bronze. We were kings and queens once. Before Lugar the Mongol Pack, hold your history books to the light, check the facts. How we invented language to teach wisdom and medicine to heal ourselves. There was an empire in Oyo, republics in the east, warriors in the south, and every hamlet in the north had its sage, or people of culture and heritage, reclaiming their civilization from the sea of self-doubt, one idea at a time, every river feeding an ocean like believers to a dream. Every legacy has its story, and yours is about to begin. Heritage Bank, your timeless wealth partner.
CFAX Group, one of Africa's fastest growing multinational corporation with diversity in maritime, aviation, haulage and logistics, oil and gas, and hospitality, amongst others. CFAX Group operates globally with presence in the United States, United Kingdom, Ghana, South Africa, Holland, Belgium, Morocco, Spain, and Djibouti. CFAX Group's landmarks, achievement, and awards is facilitated by its excellent services from its subsidiaries like CFAX Ports and Cargo, CFAX Accor, CFAX Off Dock, CFAX Shipping, CFAX Haulage, CFAX Forwarding, CFAX Oil and Gas, CFAX Marine. CFAX, an entrepreneur juggernaut that is inspiring young entrepreneurs in Nigeria and Africa. CFAX Group, effective, qualitative services and solution.
With the new Ford EcoSport, your world just got bigger.
Why do you think you lost?
Maybe judging by the books, and that's fine.
What does it mean, judging by the books?
Judging by the books, the things that we have, the sales, the reports, and all of that. So.
There shouldn't be any excuses. You should check inside whenever there is a failure outside. Okay? Thank you very much. Now,
the losing team, Apex Transact,
with the exception of the lead,
who are all up for probation, with the exception of the guest leader, must all strive to avoid the news of the next Titan eviction. Chike, Autocannon, Chinyere, and Oge are now at the mercy of the voting viewers.
I want to say thank you to the judges for saving me, but I am on probation once again. So please text Titan space Oge to 33352.
Thank you very much for voting for me in the previous weeks. Thank you very much. Right now, I need your votes like never before. To vote for me, text Titan space Canon to 33352.
Thank you so much for your support so far on the show. It's been wonderful. But for this week, I'm on probation and I need your votes to stay on and win the competition. So please vote for me. Just text Titan Chinyere to 33352.
I'm on probation this week, sadly. But to keep me in the house, all you have to do is text Titan space Chike to 33352.
10 weeks, 10 challenges, 10 boardroom, 1 house, 5 million naira, and a Ford automobile. Who will become the next Titan Season 5?
There you have it. The winning team and the probation contestants have been revealed. Now, if your favorite contestant is on probation, this is your time. This is your time to shine. This is your time to make sure that your contestant does not get evicted. This is your time to vote. Keep texting Titan space the name of your contestant to 33352 so your favorite does not get evicted. Well, that's all that we are going to take on for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And yes, we say thank you to our headline sponsor of The Next Titan Season 5, Heritage Bank, and also to our associate sponsors. Here is a quote from the great Winston Churchill. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. I'm your host, Sas Igadaro Ajibade. Until next time.
The Next Titan Season 5. Brains, charisma and audacity brought to you by Heritage Bank in association with CFAX Group and other supporting sponsors.